wanted to go ahead with a renovation because it was either move or create a space for our 2-year-old, and we'd already been in the house for about 5 years, so we knew we needed to freshen up a little bit. What we wanted matches exactly what we got, really. We're incredibly happy with all the work that's happened. We've had so many people compliment us on everything. I think we're over the moon with what we have got, really. And
yeah, definitely value for money. Like, obviously doing a job like this isn't cheap, but it was worth it, and for everything Em just said, but also we've got a space that we can enjoy and live in, which wasn't what it was before. So
we couldn't fault anybody. Everybody was so happy when we came round to show us what they were doing, and the standard of work we've been super impressed with. Everything's exactly what we wanted. If we did have any changes or any little tweak, they were perfectly happy to do it. They were also happy to give us advice on anything, because we were even invited into a WhatsApp group where we were able to talk with different members of the team, and obviously then they would ask each other depending on what our questions were or what the next step was. So it's definitely a good team that you can tell that they all work together a lot.
The only thing I'd add to that is that they all the different parts of the team, like they would take the time to come and say hello. The plumbers, the electricians, the bricklayers, the plasterers, carpenters, like they would all come in and
we knew all
make
their
themselves
names
known.
as well, didn't we?
We knew who they were. Knowing their names is a big thing. So yeah, it was really, really good team. I remember there was a specific bit about one of the interiors, and they'd said, oh, I know I'm going to have to do that because we've done a lot of these houses, and we're familiar with how these are built, and that's all factored into the price, and we're not expecting any surprise, and just it gave a real sense of confidence in their ability. I'm a numbers guy, so I knew what I expected to get, to sort of believe in what was given, and I got a full breakdown with detail of like all the steps, the amount of each one. Naturally as these jobs go, I go, oh, what about this, what about that? And every time a change would happen, they would send an updated sheet with that now in there. So I always had an up-to-date record of what was priced and what I was expecting to pay. I would describe them as quality,
professional,
and efficient.